Palantir is gearing up to deliver its Q1 2025 earnings on May 5, with leadership poised to outline ambitious growth initiatives fueled by AI and commercial expansion. Yet investors will zero in on management's tone around looming federal defense spending cuts under the Trump administration, fearing an 8% annual trim could crimp nearly half of Palantir's revenue. Meanwhile, many commentators argue that Peter Thiel's deep ties to Donald Trump, and by extension Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, uniquely position Palantir to capture preferential government contracts. On the commercial front, strategic partnerships with Google Cloud and Anthropic via Palantir FedStart, alongside Musk-backed initiatives, hint at a wave of AI-driven collaborations. Earnings call and growth plans. On May 5, Palantir will host its Q1 2025 earnings webcast, where CEO Alex Karp and CFO David Glazer are expected to dive into both commercial momentum and AI product launches. They'll likely highlight Palantir's AI Product Integration Platform, AIP, which already helped drive forecasted fiscal 2025 revenue of $3.74 to $3.76 billion, comfortably above consensus estimates of $3.52 billion. Expect commentary on revenue segmentation, with guidance pointing to continued commercial growth, up at least possibly 36% year-over-year for Q1, matching Q4's outperformance. Karp may also tease new, boots-on-the-ground AI features that make Gotham and Foundry feel like they've been trained by NASA astronauts, minus the zero-G coffee spills. Concerns over federal defense spending. Will Uncle Sam tighten his belt? Despite bullish AI signals, investors have one eyebrow permanently raised at whispers of an 8% annual Pentagon budget cut over the next 5 years, as directed by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth under President Trump. That's a potential $50 billion drain on the DoD budget, and Palantir gets over 40% of its revenue from U.S. government contracts, especially military and intelligence agencies. In a contrarian twist, Wedbush analyst Dan Ives possibly argues that trimming low-priority programs could free up IT dollars for mission-critical, AI-driven solutions, i.e., more Gotham dashboards and AI wizards from Palantir. So investors are possibly nervously clinking tea mugs. Is this a disaster or an opportunity, as one Barron's headline possibly aptly put it, while cheekily noting that Palantir is the Michael Jordan of AI stocks, when it really counts. Political connections and Trump's presidency. Some possibly say Palantir is the daddy's boy in Trump's tech bro fantasy, thanks to Peter Thiel's early endorsement and advisory role in the 2016 transition, a relationship that possibly paraded in Bloomberg's deep dive on Thiel's insider status. And then there's Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, where Musk's cronies, some ex-Palantir and Musk associates, are reshaping national security tech roles, possibly opening doors for Palantir's silicon wizards. Imagine Karp walking into the Oval Office, swapping memes with Trump and Musk, and leaving with a multi-year, buy 5 get 1 free, contract, a storyline so wild it would make House of Cards blush. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. If you are interested in stock news updates that might be relevant to your financial targets, join us and become a member for member-only videos. Find the link in the description section below. AI expansion and strategic partnerships. On April 23, Palantir and Google Public Sector unveiled an expanded FedRAMP-authorized partnership to bring Palantir FedStart onto Google CL, turbocharging AI deployments for federal missions. That means Anthropic's Claude LLM and future AI tools can hit the front lines of government agencies faster than a tweet storm by Musk, all under Google's vault-grade security. Even FedScoop noted that this joint offering becomes a license to participate, letting independent ISVs onboard swiftly through Palantir's turnkey compliance and Google's global infrastructure. On another frontier, an FT report highlighted Palantir's tie-up with Anduril and Amazon Web Services in Musk's DOGE cost-cutting initiative, positioning the company as a prime beneficiary of defense AI spend under the new regime. In short, Palantir sits at the AI crossroads, Google for cloud, Anthropic for LLM smarts, Musk's efficiencies for defense. Gateway to European expansion, the German police deal. Back in March 2022, Bavaria's State Criminal Police Office inked a 5-year, $26.2 million framework agreement giving any German federal or state police agency access to Gotham and Foundry tools without separate procurement. That deal eliminates tedious contract-by-contract negotiations, slashing onboarding time and making Palantir the digital Swiss Army knife for Germany's police 2020 modernization program. Think of it like planting a European flag. Once one region sees how effortlessly officers can unmask crime rings with a drag-and-drop dashboard, the rest of Germany, and then neighboring EU states, could be clamoring for the same gear. This framework could catalyze a flood of similar multi-state contracts, potentially swelling Palantir's European bookings from low double digits into the realm of serious billions. Meanwhile, the European market, plus non-stop AI domination, could send Palantir from around $100 to a mind-bending $1,285 per share. Of course, mainstream analysts rarely pencil in a quadruple-digit target, but it's a reminder that for every sober sell-side forecast, there's a backyard genius dreaming in great numbers. Strap in, it's going to be a wild ride. Palantir's upcoming call will be the perfect storm of AI fireworks, political intrigue, defense budget drama, and international expansion, all set to the soundtrack of a Bitcoin bull run in Musk's Doge channel. Whether you're a retired software engineer yelling, "I told you so," or a jittery portfolio manager clutching your morning tea, there's no denying that Palantir sits at the junction of multiple disruptive narratives: next-gen AI, geopolitics, and global security. On December 21, 2022, Palantir scored a 3-year, £75 million contract with Britain's Ministry of Defence, designed to modernize the MOD's data operations from HQ to frontline units. The deal, driven by Defence Digital, promised to treat data as a strategic asset and deliver greater efficiency and superior military advantage, akin to equipping James Bond with an AI-powered Aston Martin. That MOD agreement cemented Palantir's reputation in Europe's largest defence market, an essential credential when pitching to other NATO and EU partners. Just few days ago, Google Public Sector possibly announced that Palantir FedStart will bring Apollo, Rubix, Foundry, and AIP onto Google Cloud under FedRAMP High and IL5 accreditation, shrinking a months-long security process into weeks. This means Anthropic's Claude and Google's Gemini models can plug directly into Palantir's platforms, giving customers an AI, all-you-can-eat, buffet while Google handles the vault-grade security. For tech-savvy viewers, it's like wiring Star Wars R2-D2 into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, maximum crossover potential. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love Him and obey His commandments. Please acknowledge Him in your plans and He will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5-6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, if you are interested in more relevant stock news updates, consider becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: "I stayed until the end." Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you, see you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.